Okay, so this video is going to come out a little bit late. It should come out still on the Friday like I usually bring out videos, but it might not be at midnight like I usually schedule it. And that's because, as of right now of recording this, I am downloading my stream from Wednesday because I will be putting some clips in there because I felt like I made some good points that I don't want to have to repeat again. But even so, I'm going to be talking about this subject, and then I'll just add in some clips from the stream as I see fit if I need to. Anyway, so I was going to rant about the pride flag in the symbol and yada yada yada, but everyone knows the bullshit behind that, and every single company is doing it, and I'm fucking pissed off, and no one gives a fuck. I don't give a fuck either. And then I decided, you know what? Let's talk about the social contract. So Blizzard added a social contract to WoW, which I still have not signed because I haven't logged on to the goddamn game in fucking forever. And first of all, why make us sign something like that, which is not only common sense to be nice to other places. You're still gonna get the shit posters, right? But this is not the same. That's not the same. Trolling somebody is not the same as making a legitimate death threat. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff is common fucking sense. Everybody knows not to do that. And if somebody does it, you know what happens? We report them, they get banned. Oh my god, it's a new concept. Holy shit. It's not like games have been doing that since the early 2000s, late 90s, and whatever. Not only that, all of that, what I just said, which is, again, common sense, so I don't have to spell out everything for you. It's already in the EULA that you agree to when you first launch the game. Like, if you have to reinstall it, or if you're installing it for the first time, whatever, and it comes up with a, read this, hit accept or decline. That's the EULA or whatever, and all of that has everything already in it. So now we have to sign a second contract on top of that for what? Again, common sense. And on top of that is just Blizzard are hypocrites. They're making us sign this stupid bullshit. Hey, no sexual harassment, no racism, no blah 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 blah. Okay, so what have you guys been doing for the past 15, 20 years? Everybody knows about the drama that's happening in Blizzard. I swear to God, if there's not, like, charges pressed, arrests, something like that soon, like, what the hell? That's gonna be even worse on top of the, hey, we showed around this person's, you know what, picture, and then they committed suicide. Hey, we went around and, like, stuffed our freaking hands up their pants, or I don't know, I don't remember everything that they did. They stole breast milk and all this other bullshit, right? So you guys did all this for years and years. You're finally getting called out, and you're punishing the players. Yeah. Oh, speaking of punishing players, so on top of that, they're now, what was it? I think the article that I read was that they're adding a report system, which they already have. Oh wait, they're streamlining it. So now you can actually add what type of reporting you want to do. They already had that. Oh, but now you can actually type in, other and additional comments. I'm pretty sure they had that too. I remember reporting people and writing exactly why I'm reporting them other than just the selection that they give me. What the hell is this about? That apparently they're going to be, streamlining and fixing it. It's like, it's already fine how it is. Well, I mean, it's not fine because it's an automated system. It's not real GMs looking into it like they used to back in the day. So you could have like 20 people report one person even though they did nothing wrong, and then they just get auto banned because the computer is like, oh, well, this person must be doing something wrong if 20 people are reporting them. And then that leads to abuse in PvP battlegrounds, which has been proven by several YouTubers that they would just go and mass report the healer of a battleground to get them kicked out. Like, fix your fucking systems, fix your company, don't punish the players for something you guys are doing terribly. On top of that, if somebody wants to be a troll, a racist, a sexist, a whatever, there are lines to be crossed where I think bans and suspensions can be accepted. However, if it's, again, just trolling, stupid people, this happened to me, a guy on a bunch of, not bots, what are they called, multi-boxing, all level 1 warlocks, or level 3 warlocks, spinning around slash fart, spamming it. I have this screenshot, I'll see if I can post it here. This happened in the middle of Stormwind. I had to go and ignore all of them, so I wish there was like some sort of like mass report or easy way to do that when that kind of stuff happens. But again, all I had to do was ignore, and all of his stuff vanished. Actually, what would be better, which could be so easy for Blizzard to do, is if you slash report, then you can't even see the person. They might still be there in the game, but you won't be able to see them, you won't be able to hear them, nothing. On top of that, they should add account banning, or slash ignoring, right? Not really banning, I'm not talking about banning, I'm talking about ignoring. No, account ignore, because, people just get on a level 1 alt and keep doing whatever they're doing to you, right? Account ignore. Do it. I think they said something about they are planning on doing it soon, if they haven't already. Do it. Best idea ever. The idea's been floating around for years. Just fucking do it. Okay, now the reason why they give, or the reason that they give, I don't know, English is hard, is that they want to promote social interaction. This is not going to promote social interaction. This is not the cause or the reason why there's no social interaction in the game. You want to know what's causing it to be antisocial? LFG. There's no reason to be in the world. There's no elite quest for people to feel like they have to group up with people in order to do the quest. And the few that there are in the world, there's a LFG tool which automatically puts you with people, or spawns you in, you kill the dude, and you spawn back into your own server. So it's people with other servers, so the second you leave the group, you don't even see them anymore. You don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to interact with anybody. It's all automated. It all does it for you. Dungeons, raids, battlegrounds, quests, everything. You don't have to talk to anybody. You don't even have to rely on them. You just push a button, it puts you in a group, you kill the dude, you go, and you leave, and you never see that person ever again. Every fucking system that Blizzard develops for this game is making it antisocial, and then they wonder, well, why aren't people talking to each other? Why are people being mean to each other? Oh my god, they keep saying that other people suck. Well, maybe they do suck, but on top of that, yeah, you're gonna have those kind of people in a, vanilla setting, right? They're like, oh man, you suck, you can't do this. You're gonna obviously have those people, but people talk in dungeons, people talk in raids, people talk in battlegrounds. Yeah, you're gonna get the shit talkers. That's part of gaming. That's part of the gaming culture. If you don't like something that someone says, yeah, slash ignore them. But you cannot get rid of it, ever. That's just how people do. That shit talking is part of the culture. But again, people talk to each other, people interact with each other, mostly in a positive way, in dungeons and raids. Hey man, how you doing? Hey man, I just gotta grab some quests real quick. Oh, can you share the quest? Oh yeah, sure, I can share the quest. Oh, you know what? This is a chain. I'm sorry, I can't share it. Oh man, it's okay. We'll still help you get your quest done. Oh, which boss do you need to go? Hey man, can we go over to this area of the dungeon? That's where my quest is. Oh yeah, sure, let's go. That is social interaction. Vanilla WoW promotes that just by the way it's designed. So that's one of the reasons why people want a vanilla plus experience like OSRS. They have all the original RuneScape stuff from 2007, and then they added more in the same spirit of I'm not gonna say original RuneScape because there was a version before OSRS, but you know what I mean, right? So that's why people want a Vanilla Plus. Not only will you be adding more new content and still have the same spirit of vanilla, but again, it will progress and it will retain people. It would help rebuild that social interaction. Now, and on top of that, people have this min-maxing culture, right? Now, you're never going to get rid of that completely. It's never going to go away. However, it was very, very bad in Vanilla WoW because you had the type of players from retail who that's just engraved in their mind that they have to have every best item in their slot, right? There was a little bit of that in private servers, but not nearly as bad. Now, the reason why it was so bad is because, again, vanilla was like 15, 16 years at the time old, so people knew all of this stuff for over a decade, so they knew everything for years. If they made new content and have minimal PTR time, closed testing, so people can't, practice as they do on PTR for retail. The freaking whole guilds will go on PTR and practice on raid bosses, so when it actually launches, they just go right through, right? Minimal PTR testing, just enough to say, hey, there's no bugs, or no major bugs. Okay, cool. That's all they need. Make new content, and because it'll be new, if they encode it correctly, anything they can do to help, there will be minimal guides, minimal, like, everything, so it's, like, fresh. It's, the fresh meme, right? It's fresh, everyone doesn't know anything, they have to discover it, they have to explore it, they have to actually talk to people. Hey, man, where'd you get that item? Oh, man, I got it over here. Oh, man, this quest over here, this dungeon is so great. Oh, my God. That's how you get social interaction. World of Warcraft, we're talking about Blizzard. I'm so sick and tired of Blizzard having this stupid fucking thing. On top of that, not just LGBT thing, but then that stupid thing that they make you sign about don't harass people. Don't be mean to people. I'll be mean to somebody if I fucking want to. Now, you have an argument against, not saying the N-word, stupid shit like that, right? And actually calling for violence. But if I call someone a fucking retard because they run in, pull a bunch of mobs, not waiting for the healer, and then say, why didn't you heal me? I'm gonna call him a fucking retard because he is one. Stupid shit like that. But now, you can't be mean to people. And that gets on top of that. So, okay, so I talked about how I used to, not anymore, but I used to roleplay on World of Warcraft all the time, since, like, 08. From 08 until somewhere in Battle for Azeroth, I used to roleplay all the time. I would have characters. Now, sometimes based on the character's background, on their story development, whatever it is, they sometimes don't like certain classes, certain races, certain whatever it is. It depends on my character, right? Like, but you are, even though it is in the lore, it is lore friendly to not like a certain race because you are a certain race, or because of a history, or because of something. That is in the lore. Orcs hate humans. Humans hate orcs. Night elves hate everybody. That's in the lore. God forbid I have a human rogue who got involved in a story. By the way, he's my villain character, but sometimes I like to just have him walk around the city, right? But, he got involved in a story with my friends that another character of mine, who was at the time a demon hunter, well, because the story progressed and shit happened, my rogue character now fucking hates demon hunters with a burning passion. He hates demon hunters. Well, now there's fucking demon hunters everywhere, right? Because that's the new edgy class. Well, at the time it was. So, my character would be like, I'm not talking to you, fuck demon hunters. I'd spit at them, stupid fucking demon hunters. Well, then I get called a fucking racist, a sexist, everything you can think of, because I'm not accepting of demon hunters, who are our allies. They are helping us because we have mutual enemies, that doesn't mean they are our friend, nor we trust them. In the lore, nobody trusts warlocks. We allow them into the city, and we say, sure, you can fight for the Horde, but any funny business, and you're fucking dead on the spot. That is the lore of warlocks. In Orgrimmar, they are forbidden to summon demons in the city. Now, I'm sure that's the same with Stormwind too. I'm not completely familiar with... Well, I am familiar, I just don't remember really Alliance lore because I don't give a fuck. But in Orgrimmar, it is forbidden. That's why the warlocks went into the... Was it the drag? No, Cleft of Shadow. And down into not Razorfront, Ragefire Chasm. They went deep where no one can find them so they can practice their thing. That's why when Garrosh took over Orgrimmar, and you see in the Siege of Orgrimmar that when you walk down into the drag and then into the Cleft of Shadows, you see Niru Fireblade and all of the warlocks and demon trainers and the mushroom vendor, I don't fucking remember, but all of them are literally hooked. They are stuck on a fucking hook like a worm on a fishing hook and hung from the ceiling. They're dead. Because I don't remember where Garrosh said this to Thrall, but it's like, you allowed the warlocks to practice their demon magic in the under of the city. I don't remember what he said, when he said it, but it was something like that was said, right? He was right. And that's the lore. That is literally in the lore. But God forbid in roleplay, you say, I don't trust warlocks. I don't trust demon hunters. Sure, they can help us because they're killing demons, which are our main enemy at the moment. But that doesn't mean I trust them. That doesn't mean I'm their friend. But if you said that in roleplay in Stormwind, it was a little bit different in Orgrimmar, but I remember in Stormwind that happened. Oh my god, the fucking SJWs came out of the woodwork. You're a fucking racist. Blah, 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 blah. But it's okay if you're a night elf to hate orcs. Okay, that makes sense. Night elves should hate orcs. But if my orc hates Nightborn, oh no, but they're our allies. I don't give a fuck. They're an elf. They're a knife ear. What about trolls? Trolls, especially in the Horde. Trolls and elves are enemies. They've been enemies for millions of years. Oh, but they're our friends now. I don't give a fuck. I'm a troll. I hate elves. Yeah, they can fight in the Horde. Whatever. That doesn't mean I'm their friend. Elves. My entire family was killed by trolls. Why would I trust a troll? That was a little bit of a rant going off from Blizzard's be nice to everybody policy. Anyway, I went on this tangent, but the entire point of this video is two things. Because I know I kind of ranted, and I probably lost you, and if you're still watching this video, thank you. But the 2 points of this video is, one, Blizzard are hypocrites. They're punishing the players for shit they did. And two, they say they want you to sign this goddamn form for social interaction improvement when that is not the issue at hand. And there's so many things about the game that they added that they refuse to change that is making it antisocial. And part of it is the content of the game, not just the mechanics, but also the content. And I'm not just a straight doomer that says Blizzard sucks, they can never improve. I'm sure they can improve, they just don't want to. And I'm giving the criticism. I'm saying this is what you need to do. That's my point, okay? I'm sorry. I've ranted. I'm done. This was supposed to be a 10-minute video and it turned into a 20-minute video. I'm done. Okay, bye. Bye. See ya.